Basically, our mantra for season 2 is scale it all up.
This season, it's all bigger, it's all crazier. And of course, we have the amazing stunt team back. That's our cue!
Obviously, we've got to make our straw hats step up one more notch when they go onto the Grand Line. This season, fights are a lot larger and far more complicated than they were last year.
Choreography, it was a lot more intense.
Stunt-wise, I learned a lot last season, and I'm just way more confident, way more comfortable this time.
This season, there is added expectation and pressure. The stunt team's bigger, the stunts are bigger. I may be a little bigger too.
The first season was about training and learning how to do all the stunts. And then I kept on training from there because this season was more about how much more creative can we get.
One of the best parts of our show is that we all do most of our own stunts. Just makes it feel more real.
The entire cast really stepped up from an acrobatic perspective. We've got everyone involved, doing a lot of gymnastics training.
Luffy, of course, he loves to fight. And I've been training acrobatics for a year now, so we've been trying to add more of that into the show. I bring a backflip now.
Stunt rigging is a huge part of the show. It just looks so cool when you've got the cast in the wire doing the gag, making it look phenomenal.
Everyone hang on!
One of my favorite things to film this season was Reverse Mountain. At the highest point of the Mary, it was roughly at a 45-degree angle. So all of the crew members were trying just to stay on their feet, and so were we.
We spent a bunch of days on the cliff face where the wind turbines would just blast us with fake snow as we were climbing. We'd be like, are you okay? Yeah, okay, we can do it. And we'd keep climbing.
Home run!
This season, we've got so many new characters with the most outrageous powers that makes for really interesting action.
The pickup slashers are Miss Wednesday's weapon of choice. I think they're very sleek and sexy. I don't have a martial arts background, but I do dance. And so I really approached it from, oh, it's just choreography. It's like learning a dance.
Not going anywhere. A smoker's devil fruit power is that he can turn into and control smoke. It does make doing stunts kind of hard because while everyone else is like, I'm just like, you know, and it's all just gonna be an after effect.
For Tashigi, I wanted to make the character my own, but I had never worked with a sword before this project.
Tashigi did extensive training with Koji, our sword master.
She learned a very precise style of fighting. That's really incredible.
It was great fun to see her up against Zoro. And then we have a fight in the saloon.
Gonna need more than 2 to take me down.
We knew going into the season that one of the big things fans would want to see is Zoro's fight in Whiskey Peak. We built this saloon set with multiple layers, and as Zoro's taking out each batch of agents, he's ascending higher and higher. It's the biggest stunt sequence we've done, and McKenna just like embraced that challenge.
He kills 100 assassins in about 10 minutes.
We knew there'd be fans who would like be pausing their screens and saying, okay, that was only 97, that was only 98. Okay, if we're gonna do this, we have to do this right.
Good sword.
It was a monumentous task to get it done. We spent about a month choreoing the sequence in our stage, and then we've got a previs team where we actually use the film cameras itself to previs the sequence with our stunt doubles to make sure it works in the space.
During a short period, we've mastered so much choreography.
McKenna is a brilliant fighter, brilliant on wires, so everything you see on screen, he does himself.
90 more to go.
Major props to the stunt teams. The cast are all such talented fighters and athletes. Everybody looks incredible.